Hey, Gut Fox here. Today I'm going to do a lineup update. I haven't done one of these in Madden in quite a while. Now, not all these cards are mine. I borrowed them from Saharajoe, Royvin and NYM. But this is what I'm streaming with tonight, so stop by if you want to see this. I think I called it yesterday the Zeus Squad, basically the God Squad. Newton, Henry, Marshall. I mean, you might be able to get some of these cards a little less than 26.1 million this is going for in total, but you know, these ultimate tickets are kind of rare now. Rarer than Gut Fox in the shower, almost. We got Ross there on the outside. Speed kills. Williams, I'm just kind of trying him out. I'm having trouble with the computers. That's why you're seeing a lineup update instead of, like, player reviews. The computer is crashing quite a bit, so I don't know what I'm going to do. You might get more long-form content from me again, like you got the last time my computer was in the shop and I had to go on the alternate computer because I couldn't cut on that. But Brandon Marshall, love this card. After using the Henry more, I've come to appreciate a lot of what he can do. I know in my review I called him the worst ultimate ticket, and that's nothing to knock him so much, but to say the other ultimate tickets are that good. But this Henry has held his own since that time. Just you know, you kind of get used to going straight up the middle and not trying to avoid contact with him. Just run through contact. McCaffrey, you got to avoid contact with, and I'm not loving him. I'm not loving that styles. I didn't love LT as much as I thought I would either. Maybe I'll try and look up try and get that new Le'Veon Bell. All right, moving on from the offense. John Ross obviously just destroyed my. Oh, we can stay on the offense here. Offensive line, as you can see, I kind of respect it. I got Hutchinson there. He just more because I tried him out and I never ended up selling him. But I don't respect it that much. These are, you know, good guys, but they're not the top-end bosses or anything because offensive line's kind of poor in Madden. And if you're going to get beat, you're going to get beat with edge pressure. Running the ball, yeah, you will need some run block, though. I guess that is a pretty big difference. Njoku and Cook is my tight ends. Love this Cook card. He's fast. He's tall. We can take a look at that speed there. 92 speed at 6'5" for Mr. Cook. Insatiable. 86 run block on both of them. Great. You got to be able to run the ball in this game. You know, that's not going to really hold up against Clowney, but it will hold up against a lot of I don't know, DBs or safeties if they can release to. If you can get your tackle on Clowney and then other guys. But we'll see how that works out. You could watch me again tonight on Twitch. Gronk here in the middle and Barr there at left outside linebacker. Not a terrible combo, especially with this Clowney here on right outside linebacker. I usually switch at the beginning of the game. If I go to 3-3-5, I put Clowney down at right end. Leave Dockett there in the middle. Still is there in case this I got him back when I do need the FG on him. When I need a battle-ready halfback being the backup to LT. So Still was my backup to make battle-ready active on my backup Henry. But I replaced that Henry with the new Henry. I hope you guys aren't confused because I'm a little bit. All right, and then LT on the edge. This is the regular version. This is the set version, not the boss. So I between these two, I thought I'd like Barr more as a user, but I do like Gronk more. For those people who say catching doesn't matter on defense, try out Gronk. Maybe he's a little pricey for you, but go ahead and give him a shot. Catching matters so much. That's why I thought I'm really disappointed you gave him Tip Drill. Tip Drill's okay for like a user controlled, I think. Or sorry, for a CPU controlled secondary. I would like Tip Drill on everybody, but for a user, getting those hot hands, it's so important. Like you make catches with Gronk, you don't make with Barr, and I've noticed it. But then again, so I got Clowney and LT and Dockett on the line. And then Hendricks, I'll put him in. He's borrowed from Joe here, right outside linebacker to kind of play to drop into coverage. He's not the greatest for it, but he's got a lot of length. God, I do like length a lot. I like length and speed in this game. And I mean, he's got 89 speed at a 6'7" frame, which darn good, darn good. I mean, that's 99 block shed. He gets 97 play rec, 97 hit power. Stats he does have the battle ready active and the secure tackler from other people in the lineup having it. Swan has secure tackler, but because he's in the backup spot, he also has them active when he's on the field. All right, Sanders. What I want to do is pick up limited Kraus. I wasn't able to find him for a good price, and then put Sanders. I want to put him down at my nickel back in the 3-3-5. So then I'd have him coming off the edge in like a blitz or run support there, or general because he's fast, so we can keep him in man coverage too. Evans. If I end up getting maybe I'll get a free safety and shift Evans back to strong safety here, then have two really good coverage deep guys, and then Sanders more in the box because he's not the greatest in the cover two, especially if you're facing a swerver. Sanders will get eaten up a little bit. Maybe get like Harrison Smith there or something. I don't know. We'll see. So Night Train Lane, I love hitters here at my 1 and my 2. Swan's pretty decent at that. I prefer Ramsey or Blunt at my number 2 there. to hit a little bit better, but we're taking Swan for a test run. But, of course, Night Train Lane is still my favorite DB in the game, or CB in the game. And then that's the defense. We can go to the specialist. Punt returns. Frequently, I find myself fair catching punt returns because people are smart enough to try and kick them out of bounds. Because there's no reason to kick punts in bounds, because those extra 2 yards you gain by kicking it in bounds is lost with the 10-yard return that they'll get. So John Ross, the only reason I don't want to use up his stamina calling fair catch and punt, so I just have my kick returns in case I really need one, because I also oftentimes find myself fair catching kick returns too in the end zone. Then my kicker and punter. I like the focus kicker, Chem, as you can tell. Both of them have that. Don't really need the pressure kicker, Chem. But that's it. That's a lineup update. Hopefully I'll see you tonight on Twitch. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a Sunday bonus stream. So talk to you later. Let me know if you think of any improvements for the lineup, or what your lineup's looking at, and we can take a look at it and maybe talk about it a little bit. Thanks for watching Call to Action. I will see you tomorrow.